Hey, Kate.
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Good.
A little bit of everybody, huh?
Yeah, I think you'll have a good crew today.
Cool, very good.
All right, so just so you know, as everyone's coming in, I am recording already.
Very
Um,
good.
and then I have everyone on mute as they're
Hey,
coming in.
Melanie.
So if anybody wants to say anything or whatever, they just need to press unmute and then they can talk. But once class starts, I will mute everybody.
Okay, great, easy. I was going to ask you about that because I wasn't sure if we were doing that or someone else. I see lots of new faces today. That's exciting.
Awesome.
Very cool. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. Very nice. So we have just a couple more minutes before we get going. I have two different times. My computer says 4:30, but my phone says 4:26. So we're approaching.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah. All right. I'm seeing a couple familiar faces though too. I'm glad you guys could make it today. If you're still kind of getting set up, hey Marilyn, you can go ahead and you can have a chair nearby if you want something to hold on to, or it could be a countertop, just something stable for balance. Our whole workout today is going to be standing. So you don't need anything but your body. We're going to go kind of old school and do a lot of just like standing, like ballet bar. So nothing crazy, just using your own body to get a good workout, and hopefully your hips are nice and sore. Okay. Just keep on coming. Very good.
16. How are you doing, Kate? Good?
I'm good. I'm good. What do you think? Should we make it official, or do we need more time?
I give it another minute or so. A lot of people
Okay.
hop on right when you start.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're kind of learning how to do this week.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
So yeah, there'll probably be a few
No
people joining after you start anyway.
Hi, Sue Carter. You're here again.
I am, Melanie. How are you?
Awesome. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. I can't get a picture right now.
Okay.
Well, we can see you.
Oh, good.
Hopefully you can see us soon.
Oh, great. Oh, there you are. How are you? Nice to see everyone. My daughter's going to join me.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Say hi, Amy.
Aida. Aida, is that you? Aida? Okay.
All right, Mel, I'm going to put you on mute. And then Kate, the floor is yours whenever you're ready.
All right, guys. We will go ahead and get started then. Like I mentioned earlier, if you would like to have a chair nearby or just something to hold on to for a little bit of balance, not really weight bearing, but just something to help you keep your balance, it's definitely an option. I will talk you through everything. Please remember, if you have injuries, ailments, restrictions, any of that kind of stuff, just be respectful of your body. Do what works for you. Kind of not quite the same for me in terms of modifications and things. So I'll do my best to describe and demonstrate things that you can do, but it should be fairly straightforward. So if you walked into your spot in the room that you're going to exercise, you should be able to do just fine with this workout. So again, definitely heavy on legs and hips today. Bar, of course, has a lot of other variations too, but we're going to kind of stick very fundamental in terms of like the dance ballet roots of bar classes. So definitely a lot of hip strengthening and endurance. If you'd like to put on music, you can go ahead. I'm not going to play music today, but if you want something on for yourself, you can certainly do that too. And that is everything. So you can go ahead, and if you're not already standing, stand up. If you'd like to use a chair, you can bring that nearby too, just something to hold on to. Can you guys see me okay? Maybe maybe I'll back up a little bit more. Okay. Thought I was far enough back. Let me get a little bit more space here.
You know, Kate, if you could close drapes in your back, because there's a lot of reflection, it's hard to see you.
Okay. I don't have a lot of option to turn around, unfortunately, right now.
Okay, that's all right.
But what I can do is kind of angle.
Yeah, that's better. Thanks.
Is this way better, maybe?
Yeah.
A little bit better? Okay.
If you angle, it looks good.
Good? Like about here?
Yes, perfect.
My only thing I don't like about that is you can't see my feet. But let's do maybe like that.
That's good.
Better? Okay, there we go, guys. Okay, we got it. All right, so excellent. So I want you to start with your feet into a little V position. So we're not totally parallel. It's not completely turned out. You're just in like a 90-degree type of angle. I want you to bring your heels all the way together. So even if your knees are such that if you straighten all the way, you have space, I want you to pull them together completely. And then if you look from the side, I don't want you here. I want you really to drop your tail down and pull your stomach up and in. And if you want to have one hand for support, you can do that, that's fine. If you don't need the support, your hands are just going to be down by your sides here. So they're really long and heavy. And from there, we're going to start with just with a knee bend and then squeeze together. And we'll just keep moving from here. I want you to use the biggest range that you can without your heels coming off the floor. So that's going to be important. Really sink down through your big toe, baby toe, and heel here. Let's do 5 more. And squeeze at the top. 4, squeeze at the top. 3, squeeze at the top. 2, squeeze at the top. And 1, squeeze at the top, hold, hold. Good. From there, we're going to lift the heels. So again, if you want to hold on, feel free. You're going to go up and down. Still zipping thighs together. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, good, squeeze your butt. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Put those two things together. So you're gonna go bend, straighten, lift, and lower. Bend, straighten, lift, and lower. Bend, straighten, lift, and lower. This is 4. Tummy's in, nice and tight. And this normal, relaxed breathing. And again, 6. And hopefully your legs are starting to feel a little warmer. 7. 8. Up and down 2 more. 9. Up and down 1 more. Up, down, bend your knees, pulse, pulse, pulse. 4 more for 4, 3, 2, hold, hold. You're gonna add some arms. We're gonna go up, open, and down, repeat. Up, open, and down, repeat. Up, open, and down. Nice big arms. Stretch, stretch, and down. 4 more. Stretch, stretch, and down. 3 more. Still staying deep into that knee bend. 2 more. Up, open, and down. Last time. Up, open, down, hold, hold. Good. Squeeze all the way up to the top. Squeezing nice and tight. Good. And from there, you're going to step your feet out a little bit wider. So it doesn't have to be gigantic. So you want at least 2 of your own feet between your feet. So if I went 1 and 2, that's about how far apart you're going to want to be here, okay? So same thing as before, only this time we're going to take the arms up and just slightly out to the corners, okay? So from the side, my hands are ahead of me. We're going to repeat our sequence from the top from here. So it's just going to be a deep bend and straighten. 2, 3, as big of a range as you're comfortable. 5, 6, 7, squeeze your butt. 9, and 10, lift the heels. 1, 2, good balance. Again, you can hold on if you need to. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Put it together. Bend, straighten, lift. That's 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Maybe getting a little bit bigger with each one as you're loosening up. And 8, 2 more. Really stretching those arms. Last 1. Good, take it down, let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, hold. Little circles with your arms. Nothing bouncing, just teeny tiny little circles. And again, those hands are still ahead of you. I want you to try and avoid this position. Make sure you're upright. Keep going. Should be getting warmer. Reverse. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last 1. Deep breath in and out. And rest it down from there. Good. Very nice. Arms are going to come down and forward and open. Prepare. You're going to push over. I'm going to go to my right. Okay, so it might be to your left. You're going to go up and down. 2, 3, pointing toe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to add a crisscross with our arms. Crisscross, 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 crisscross. Good. 7, 8, 9. Last set of 10. 10, 9. Deep squat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down and hold. Arms come forward. Good. Palms are down. I'll back up so you can see a little bit. Again, if you need to hold on, feel free. Just your heels up and down. 1, 2. So when you do this, your head will go up and down with you, right? As opposed to staying here. Head and shoulders will move with you. 8, 9. Hold it up. Pulse down with your squat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Heels down, hands down. Turn your feet to parallel and just stretch out through the back of the legs. So you're gonna let your head and shoulders come down and then slowly roll it up to the top. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So you're gonna start with a flat back out. Again, holding out if you would like. And then you're gonna roll up slow. Head is gonna be the last thing to come up. We're gonna do that 1 more time, flat back out and down, and then roll up nice and slow from there. Good. Okay, I'm gonna face this way so that you can see me. You can face any direction that you like. Just make sure at this point that you don't have anything blocking you to the front, to the side, or to the back, okay? So you should be able to get your leg all the way back behind you, hopefully without running into anything. All right, so again, one hand can be on something to stabilize you here, but it's definitely ahead of you. So I even had to move my chair a little bit to make sure that my arm wasn't back here. Keep it ahead of you. And your outside arm is gonna go to the front. Your outside leg is gonna work. So you're gonna go tap and then come in. Again, tap and in. Tap, squeeze tight. So every time that you come in, keep going, you're gonna bring your thighs squeezing tight. Squeeze it. Good. So you don't wanna just kind of plop, plop right out. Squeeze it. 1 more. Little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and to the side now, slow. 1 and in, 2 and in. It's slightly ahead of you, and you're still working from that V. Out and in, out. Try to make your kneecap face outward without turning your hip. Do 2 more here, out and in, and 1, a little faster. Out and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, double time. 1, 2, 3, squeeze it in, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the back. Good, so your arm is gonna come down and forward, just stretch it front, bring the leg to the back, but don't tip, right? So it's gotta be just from your butt. Squeeze as you pull up in front. So you're gonna go out and in, 2 and in, 3 and in, 4 and in, 5, squeeze your butt. It should be burning. If it's not burning, you gotta squeeze tighter. 8, 9, 10, speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, other side. So you're simply going to turn it around and start to the front again. So arm is just straight ahead of you, okay? So you're going to go 1 and in, 2 and in, 3, squeeze your thighs, 4, squeeze them together every time. Squeeze it. Feel your thighs, your knees, your calves, and your heels all pushing into one another when you come in. Let's do 2 more, and then speed it up. 1 and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze your butt, 6, squeeze your butt, 7, squeeze your butt, keep thinking about it, 9 and 10, double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and to the side. Good, arm comes out slow. 1 and 2, grow taller. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. Last one, faster. 1 and in, 2. You can let go of the bar if you're ready. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, double time. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to the back. Good, so hand comes down and to the front. Outside leg goes to the back here. You're gonna go stretch and in. Squeeze this cheek. Squeeze it, stretch. Squeeze it, stretch. 5, 6, 7, squeeze thighs together every time. It's repetitive, guys, but you gotta stick with it. Don't get tired. 2 more. 1 more, speed it up. Out and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, double time. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and rest from there. Good. Lower down, shake it out just slightly. You can come in to parallel. We're going to do a quick figure 4 stretch on each side. So again, if you want to hold on to a chair, you could face it with 2 hands on. That would be fine. We're going to do your left standing leg. So this was my right leg working. I'm going to bring my left leg into a figure 4 first. So I simply lift, turn out, cross at the ankle here. Okay, now this is the part that people I think tend to get mixed up on. A lot of the time I see a figure 4 starting to push this way. It's not for this hip, it's for this hip, right? So if one hip is going to be a little bit higher, that doesn't have to be, but it should be this one. It shouldn't be here, right? That's why we have this lifted this way. We're trying to get this hip. So just gently going to stretch and hold. And again, you can have 1 hand support, 2 hand support. Either way is fine. And then you're just going to come up just a little tiny stretch there and switch to the other side, turning out, and then sitting back and holding. So my foot's relaxed, My hips are relaxed. If you're starting to do that, fix it, okay? And just hold and breathe. So if you went through that last part just fine, great news. Next part will be just a tiny bit more challenging. So hopefully you're feeling the outside and back of your hip working a lot. You can stand up. And now we're gonna get a little bit more into the quad, inner thigh, and front of the hip too. So if you need to keep any of this lower so that it's more comfortable for your body, of course, that's fine. But I'll challenge you to get your leg up as high as you can while keeping good form. So we're gonna start on our first side once again. So I'm gonna turn and my left leg is gonna be moving first. Okay, if you need to make any adjustments, of course, feel free, all right? And same rules as before, we're starting from a V position in that little 90-degree angle, okay? And then my hand is hopefully slightly ahead of me. I'm not leaning into my chair, just really gently placing the hand softly so I have a little bit of balance. Outside arm comes up. From here, we're gonna start with the legs straight out to the front. It's not gonna return in anymore. It's just gonna stay out there. You're gonna pull your stomach in, push your standing foot into the floor to make sure you're lifted really high. And then you're gonna go lift and down, 2 and down, 3 and down, 4 and down, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold, hold, bend and stretch, 2 and stretch, 3 and stretch, 4 and stretch, 5 and stretch, 6, pull up taller, 7, 8, lower down. Good. From here, you're gonna go front, lift, bend, down. Tap, lift, bend, down. This is 3, 4, 5. When you lower down, squeeze your button thighs together. 6, and squeeze. 7, stand on that leg. 8, good. Reverse. 1, and stand. 2, stretch, lower, stand. 3, stretch, lower, stand. 4, hopefully it's adding up. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And to the side, arm goes out, whole thing. 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 4 more, and 3, and 2, should be burning, bring it up and hold. You're gonna go bend and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this little break of a couple weeks that we had is kicking my butt. 7, and 8, you're gonna go in, down, out, that's 1. Up, in, down, that's 2. Up, in, down, that's 3. And 4, 5. Stand on it. 1 more this direction. And reverse, bring it up, open, down, that's 1. Up, open, down, that's 2. And 3. Hope you're on fire. That's 5, and 6, and 7, and going to the back. Good. Same thing, 1 leg back, arm stretches front. Here we go. We have just about 10 minutes left. You guys hang in there. We have the other side and then a little bit of stretching. Almost done. Stretch long through your front arm, so not just kind of sitting back here. Reach it, and same thing for that back leg. It's not just kind of hanging out. Stretch it back behind you so you get a nice long line, right? Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tummy in to protect your back. 7. Hold, bend and straighten. 1, stretch. 2, stretch. 3, gentle touch on that chair. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here you go. You're gonna go in, down, back, and 1. In, down, back, and 2. In, down, back, and 3. In, down, back, and 4, and 5, breathing. Lift high without tipping like a teapot. Good. I think that's 7. Let's do one more just for good measure. And down. Good. Very nice. We have to reverse, yes? So we'll go back, up, in, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Good, turn the whole thing around to the other side. So hopefully you're feeling that back here and through the quad and then through the front of the hip also. Everything should be working real hard. And hopefully your heart rate's coming up a little bit. So on a scale of 1 to 10, you should be somewhere around a 4 or a 5, okay? So same thing as before, one arm forward, and you're gonna bring your leg to the front to prepare and lift. This is 1, 2, 3. This side should seem a lot easier now that you've switched up which muscles are working. 2 more. 7, hold it up, bend in straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Adding on, you're gonna go down, in, up, that's 1. Down, in, up, 2, 3. Test your balance, see how much you can let go. This is my harder side. 6, 7, 1 more. Reverse, in, down, out, straight up. 2, 3, 4, stomach in. 5, 6, 2 more. 7, stand, squeeze. Last one, stand, squeeze, hold. Good. Arm to the side, leg goes out to the side also. And same thing, lifting up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stand taller, 6, 7, hold, bend and straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, adding on, in, down, out, that's 1, 2, 3, get it up there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, reverse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse, bring it to the back, arm goes straight forward. Remember your stretch, it's not getting lazy, make sure you stay lifted here, right? Leg goes back and lifting and lowering. This is your last set here, you guys. 1, 2, try not to tip, stay lifted. 5, 6, 7, bend and straight, here you go. 1, stretch, 2, stretch, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, adding on, you're gonna go in, down, back, that's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, stretching, 7, last one, reverse, down, in, up, stretch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, you guys, 8, and lower from there, bring it in, good, nice. We're gonna stretch out just a little bit to finish up, so keep yourself moving a hair, okay? I'm gonna bring this around, and I'm gonna face my chair this time. Okay, so you might decide to do the same thing. Let me try and move it a little bit. Okay, so I'm just facing it straight on, okay? Parallel feet this time, not turned out. And what you're gonna do is just simply take one leg straight back, lunge it down and hold. So you're stretching out through your calf, okay, if you can see, right? And then same arm as your back leg is gonna come up. You're gonna go into a lunge and straighten that back leg. 2, push through your heel. 3, so at this point, you should be feeling some length here in the front of the hip and also in the back of your ankle. Let's just do 2 more like this and push. Take this one down and hold it. Just breathe. Okay, now really important, pull your stomach in super tight. And again, just a little bit of balance here if you need it. If you don't, you can take your hand to your hip too. That would also be fine. Stretch up and over to the opposite side. So my left leg is back, but I'm stretching to my right. Good, and then you're just gently gonna round that back forward. Push through that heel one last time. So big toe, baby toe, and heel are down on both feet, okay? And then you're gonna step it in and switch to the other side. So your other leg goes back now. Okay, so now my right leg is back, and my right arm is gonna come up. So you're gonna bend and straighten. 2, and straighten. 3, and straight. 4. 4 more. 4, and straight. 3, and straight. 2, and straight. Take this one down, hold it. And again, you should feel that length in the front of your hips, so you can stay right where you are. I'm gonna turn. Okay, so when you're here, my back leg, it should be right in through here, just in front of the hip, right? Maybe a tiny bit to the side, but not a lot, okay? So then that same arm as your back leg is gonna stretch away, okay? So I have length all the way from my right fingertips, down through my arm, through this side, through the front of the hip, all the way to the foot behind me, okay? And then you're gently gonna round forward, and then come up to the top from there. Good. Let's go ahead and step both feet together. Okay. Take a deep breath, inhale, lift up. Take one arm down. Stretch over to the side. Come back up. Switch sides. Stretch it, stretch it. Come back up. Arms open. Let's open up the chest and shoulders. So I'm going to interlace my fingers behind my head. And I'm pulling my elbows back behind me, okay? You can squeeze your butt and lift your chest very gently here. Open up through the front of the body. Come back up tall. Arms are gonna stretch up to the ceiling. Open. Take one little small bow forward, rounding. Come back up to the top. Take a deep breath, inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower down. And that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for making it out. Excellent work, those of you that I saw. Very nice. As always, questions, comments, please let us know. I'm sure Janet has lots of good questions for you guys too. So thank you so much for making it out today.
Thank you very much. It was excellent.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm glad you guys liked it. And yeah, any questions, comments, let me know. That's what I'm doing.
Feel the burn, baby.
Good.
Thank you. Thanks.
Those 2 weeks off are really tough.
I know. Thanks so much. Have a good day.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.
Good job, Kate.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Okay, Jana and Mel, unless there's anything else I can do for you.
No, thank
If
you.
anybody else has questions.
I'm hurting.
Okay. Oh, I see my mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. All right. Bye.